Welcome to SWX Overtime. We got a lot of good stuff for you. Let's get right to it with our game of the week, and why not some crosstown action as Billings Senior and Billings Skyview, two teams looking to bounce back from a loss last week. And tell you what, if you're a Skyview fan, you may just want to turn away. It was all Bronx tonight. Let's pick up in the first quarter. Senior leading by a touchdown. Christian Emineth hooks up with Malachi Simpson, the speedster, to move the chains and keep the drive alive. A few plays later, it's the workhorse Peyton Miller taking the handoff right up the middle for the long TD run. Senior goes up 14-0 on Skyview. Ensuing kickoff, they do an onside kick, taking it to their rivals, and they recover. Bronx offense comes back on the field, and they're driving, and here's Emineth showing what he can do on the ground this time. Lowers his shoulder. You love to see that from your starting quarterback. And a few plays later in the red zone, it's Miller time once again. He takes the handoff, makes a cut. He's in the end zone for 6. That's his second of the game, and there was lots of them tonight. Senior makes a huge statement, 69-0 over Billings Skyview, your final. Let's go over to Dom for more from AA.
West bounced back last week against Capital, and tonight they face undefeated Bozeman Gallatin. Interesting to see if the Golden Bears could get their offense going tonight, and boy did they. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's Isaiah Claunch deep over the top. That's Riley Bergeson making the beautiful grab. He breaks the tackle. He'll go all the way into the end zone. That's a 73-yard touchdown, 7-0 West. We'll go ahead and move to the second quarter. Claunch now handing it off to Michael DeLeon. He looks this one. He hooks left. Nobody's there to stop him, and it's 14-0 West. And once again, DeLeon on the next series takes the handoff, runs it back for another touchdown, and the Golden Bears with a huge statement win over the Gallatin Raptors. They win this one 42-14. And then other AA scores from across the state. Great Falls CMR falling they roll 48-0 over Belgrade, and Bozeman pulling away late against Great Falls. They take that one 36-21. And moving out west, Butte with an upset victory tonight. They give number 3 Helena their first loss of the season, 34-20 win for the Bulldogs. And then Helena Capital winning big against Kalispell Flathead. They win it 57-0. And the Wolfpack staying unbeaten with their 56-20 win over Missoula Big Sky. Spencer?
How about those Bulldogs? All right, let's go to Class A now. The defending state champs Laurel hosting Sidney tonight over at the Big Caboose. Let's pick up in the first quarter. Laurel on offense. They were hyped up. It's Kyler Moran looking downfield, but who says DBs can't catch? Check out the interception by Sidney's Xander Dean, and it's Eagles ball. Laurel had 4 turnovers in the first half, but their defense got to stop. They're back in the red zone. Give is to Bo Dantich, who does the rest on the outside. It's 6-0 Locos, and the score kept going from there. Raymond first half, they go to the old Hail Mary. Check that out. Dalton Bowler hauls it down. It's a 12-0 Laurel lead into the break. In the second half, Moran got going. There's a quick out route to Dantich for 6 more. And then Moran dropping back over the top. This time to Connor Gregerson deep down the middle. Laurel runs away late to beat Sidney 25-0, your final there tonight. Let's go to Columbus High School now, where the Cougars are facing off in a Class B matchup with the Red Lodge Rams. We pick up in the third. Cougars up 8-0. A big run from Trey Johannes. Ran for over 1,000 a year ago. He's on pace to do it again in the first couple games of the year, and they use that momentum to find the end zone. Guess who? Colby Martinez. The guy is a magnet out there. It's 14-0 Columbus. Now Red Lodge looking to get their offense going. Quarterback Thomas Buchanan, first year in that role. That's a dime to Ryder Martin. Still, the Rams would fall short of the end zone, and the Cougars seal their victory here with a great pass from Caden Meyer to Caden Daniels, who scores the touchdown. Cougars win 24-0 the final tonight. Let's go to some area scores. Billings Central stays unbeaten in Glendive 30-12. Park and Fergus has some weather delays, but the Golden Eagles in charge there. More Class B. Big Timber shuts out Shepherd. Huntley Project bounces back 27-8 over Anaconda. You see those finals there. And more in Class B. Wolf Point shuts out Coleship tonight. Malta wins big over Roundup 60-0. And finally in some 8-man action, Joliet looks strong again, 36-6 over Ennis, and Shields Valley the better Rebels team tonight, winning 43-7. And it's my favorite part. It's when we get to finally take a breath, Dom.
Finally can take a breath, Spencer. And, that Billings West, Billings Senior game looks like it'll be a good one towards the end of the year with those offenses.
It's going to be a fun crosstown. Billings Senior really made a statement tonight in your eyes.
They sure did. A huge blowout win from start to finish, really dominated Skyview there tonight.
And I was over at Laurel, 25-0, overcoming 5 turnovers. The Locos look primed for another state run. Well, still to come tonight, we preview Montana and Montana State's home openers this weekend. But first, let's head to the pitch as Senior hosted Great Falls and Great Falls CMR. As you see Miller just running all over tonight. That's coming up on SWX Overtime. Welcome back to SWX Overtime, and it's time to take a quick stop to the Nell Center. Billings Central Volleyball hosting Sidney tonight. We give the state champs some love, and Central off to another great start this season. A great crowd for some volleyball on a Friday as they were cheering on their champs. We start with Central. Maria Stewart with the setup. Elena Woods gets the spike for the Rams, and Central again this time. Maddie Yakum set up for a big spike. A lot of newcomers for these Rams stepping up, and Sidney did get a chance to answer back. Taylor Hansen able to get the ball in between Central, drops it right there in the breadbasket, and not done yet. It's Jocelyn Popescu, hits it over the net. Central can't get that in. Sidney gets a point, but it was all Rams tonight. They get the sweep. Maria Stewart setting up Ziona Lakem for the kill. Central sweeps Sidney tonight.
And now moving out to the pitch, the Billings West Lady Bears undefeated so far in the season, and they showed every bit why this afternoon against Great Falls. Last time on the pitch, West picked up a win against crosstown rival Skyview, already up 1-0. Here's the ball played in for Emma Lensing, who ends up juking the keeper, and it looks like another goal for West, but the flag is raised. Lensing offside, but she wouldn't be denied. Moments later, across from Chloe Davies, finds the foot of Emma Lensing, and it's 2-0 West. And there would be more from Lensing. She gets a ball to chase in after, takes a few touches, and this one she'll easily slide past the keeper for her for another goal. And here off the ricochet, it's a Tori Taylor taking on the shot from deep. That one finds the back of the net, and West rolls in this one. They win it 10-0. And then Senior also in action, taking on Great Falls. Second half, Bronx leading. Rustlers trying to answer, though, and tie the game, but the shot is saved by Brianna Lintz there, and it would be the Lintz show in the second half. Corner from CMR gets bounced around and finds an open Allison Marr, but once again, it's Lintz there keeping the save, makes it 1-0. Another opportunity for the Rustlers. Ball is crossed in, but once again, there is Lintz. Senior trying to add another insurance goal. Here's Bea Bettler, one-on-one with the keeper. Looks like she's going to put one in the back of the net, but the extra touch allows the keeper to come out and make the save. Bronx do go on to win this one 1-0.
All right, let's turn to college football now as Montana and Montana State prep for their home openers for the Cats. It's the return of the Gold Rush game. They're already sold out, and for the Grizz, well, they now turn their attention to Western Illinois after one of the biggest wins in program history.
It's safe to say Wah Grizz will be rocking Saturday night.
I'm super excited. I can't wait to see Wah Grizz going crazy at 6 o'clock kickoff. Fans got enough time to warm up for that one, so it should be crazy coming out of that tunnel.
Yeah, I seriously can't wait. Just get chills thinking about it. It's going to be loud. It's going to be rocking. We're ready to go. Ready to give them a show.
As for the Leathernecks, they are 3-1 all-time against the Grizz. And despite not getting a lot of preseason love out of the Missouri Valley Conference, they went toe-to-toe with FBS Ball State, which included throwing for 367 yards. And wide receiver Dennis Houston caught 12 balls for 237 yards and 2 scores.
Western's offense can light it up. They have great skill players, in my opinion. They threw for a bunch of yards, and then we're well aware that they beat us the last time we played, and that was a major downer and disappointment that season.
Coach Houck said an improvement he wants to see this week is offensive execution, especially on third downs, and that the Leathernecks pose a good test in the style they play on defense.
They challenge you. They play a lot of man coverage, and they want to challenge you. So you have to win against man, and you have to make some plays.
After nearly 2 years of waiting, Montana State football is finally back here in Bobcat Stadium as they get ready to take the field tomorrow in front of a sold-out crowd of about 18,000 fans. The Cats host Drake, and while Montana State starts off 0-1 after their 19-16 loss against Wyoming, the Bulldogs nearly shut out their season opener 45-3 against West Virginia Wesleyan. On Drake's offense, watch out for junior quarterback Ian Corwin. He went 8 for 11 for nearly 200 yards. He had 1 passing touchdown and 2 rushing. Defensively, fifth-year defensive back Alex Rogers recorded an interception and 3 tackles last weekend, earning Pioneer Football League Defensive Player of the Week honors. With all of that being said, though, Cats QB Matthew McKay passed for 200 yards. Isaiah Afonso had his 9th career 100-yard rushing game. Troy Anderson recorded 11 tackles and 1 pass breakup, and that's just to name a few of Montana State starters that played well against the Cowboys. So guys, a very exciting matchup ahead, and be sure to tune in to Fox as we'll be covering the game live. Kickoff is at 6 p.m.
Yeah, both of those games on SWX. I know, Dom, you'll be here covering it all weekend long.
Looking forward to it.
Join him on the weekend. If you still need more from across the state, flip over to SWX right when we're done and check out SWX tonight. But for Dom, for myself, we'll see you next time.